Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirviknam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarubini Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Saksha Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadidamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
धन्यवादः महोदय, उत्तममस्ति। भवत्याः उच्चारणं सम्यक् अस्ति।
धन्यवादः।
अस्तु, सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतमस्ति। So I saw the Gruha Karyam and I saw the questions about the Gruha Karyam. It is fine. It was just meant for us to get an understanding of where we need to focus on, because it's not just a continuation of Sasyam class for everybody, right? So we have some new students also. And even the Sasyam students had like a 3-month break. So we wanted to see how much people remembered and where we needed to focus on. So you may have found the homework tough. It was intentional. Or you may have found it very easy and very boring. Either way, it's fine. One thing for new students meaning students new to us, Arsha Seva Kendram, please do homeworks. I know sometimes it takes a little bit more time, but homeworks are the only way we actually can make progress. Otherwise, we can study for 5 years and still be at the same level. That's how we do it for all the courses. Even Kamalam students have homework every week. So it's not just our level. The second thing is for those that are new, our homeworks are always going to be tougher than Pravesha or Parichaya or whatever exam we take through Samskrita Bharati. Again, that is on purpose. Because we want to make sure everybody gets a solid grounding. So just because you find a homework tough doesn't mean that you are not doing well in the class. It's just that we need more abhyasa. That's all it is. And then we have a great facility where graders will actually grade your paper and give you feedback. Very few places have that facility. So please take advantage of that and do your homeworks. And then at some point, we'll have a revision test, maybe after 10 classes or so, like we used to have it in Sasyam. Again, that's only to revise, only to give a solid grounding. Because most of you have said you want to read Shastras and understand the shlokas yourselves. So this is all preparation for that. Prashna Santi va? Astu, we'll start a new topic today. The last class was a revision of what we learned. We'll start a new topic. Well, it's actually studying it in studying an old topic, but in a more structured way. Does anybody remember Vishesha Visheshana Bhava? I think we touched upon it very briefly in Sasyam.
Yes, Mahodaya.
Adjectives, no? Adjectives.
Gayatri Mahoday.
कीदृशः बालकः चतुरः बालकः Then Visheshanam will follow the karta, same way as the karta. If it is Pullinga, Visheshanam also will be the same way. And if it is Strilinga, Kridrisha Balika, Chatura Balika, Madhurani Palani.
Uttama. Vijay Menon Mahodaya, you seem to remember something. Please share.
No, I just remembered adjective. So something describing the noun. And I remember that it will have the same vachana, same linga, and not.
Satyam. Linga and vibhakti.
Vibhakti.
Uttama. Anye kopi smaranti va?
Vachana api Mahodaya na?
Vachana api. Anye smaranti va? Does anybody else remember anything on that topic? Astu. So, Vishesha Visheshana Bhava is one of the most important topics in Sanskrit. It's also the foundation for lots of things that we will study. In fact, many things that we study in Sanskritam have that Vishesha Visheshana Bhava. So it's very important topic. We will study this over the course of 5 or 6 classes because it is very vast. So we will do the foundation today and we'll build upon that in the future classes. So if you have doubts, please stop because it's such an important topic. So think about in English. So if you want to say, I'm only using English as an example, but it applies to our mother tongues also. But since we all don't speak the common language just yet, I will use English as an example. But the same rule applies for our mother tongues also, many of them. So when we want to describe a boy, let us say tall, how would we say that? Tall boy.
You can say tall boy,
Tall
short boy, intelligent boy.
Tall boy. Let us stick with one word, tall. So tall is describing the boy. So in English we say boy is a noun, tall is an adjective. Same way in Sanskritam, noun namapadam is visheshyam and the adjective is visheshanam. So vishesham is what is being described. Visheshanam is the description. Now, if you want to describe a girl who's also tall, what do we say? Tall only. Tall girl. Tall boy, tall girl. And if it's a tree, not tree. Let's take okay, tree. Fine, tree. Tall tree, we'll say. Now let us say we want to talk about something about the about the flowers that are on the tree. Form a simple sentence in English.
Beautiful.
On the tall tree there are many fruits, we will say. Parantu tatra tall
Anekani palani santi.
Well, okay. I'm trying to put the foundation in English and then we will see why it is different in Sanskritam and why it is important. So we will say on the tall tree there are many fruits. So the word tall has not changed. Tall is still describing the tree. Same way, from the tall tree we obtain many fruits. So tall has remained the same. Evameva, if you want to describe our relationship, the relationship with respect to the tree in any from, of, in, on, the different vibhaktis that we study, the word tall still remains the same. It doesn't change. Same way, when we are describing a boy or a girl, the tall thing doesn't change. So it doesn't change with respect to vibhakti. It doesn't change with respect to linga. It doesn't change with respect to vachana also. One tall tree, two tall trees. We don't say tall trees, right? Tall tree. Now, think for a second how it is in your mother tongues. Is it the same, or is it similar, or is it different? Think for a second and answer.
In Tamil, it is
Slight
same
difference
only,
is there.
Mahadaya.
What is Tamil?
In Tamil, it is the same only, Mahadaya.
Same meaning, same as in English.
Same as in English, yeah. Aragana Payan, when we describe Aragana pen, there is no difference. Aragana Payangal. So it is same. It doesn't differ.
Uyaramana marangal. Tall trees.
Yeah. It remains the same.
It remains the same.
It is different in Gujarati.
Kshamata.
No, I was saying it may be a little different because depending if the tree is one, the Visheshanam could be different. If it is Bahuvachan, it could be different.
Astu. Give an example.
Example in Sanskritam, no?
No, not in Sanskritam. Not in Sanskritam. Your mother tongue. Mother tongue.
Oh, my mother tongue. You know, my mother tongue is worse than Sanskritam.
Or Hindi, whatever. It doesn't matter. Astu. Sudha Mahodaya, how is it in Telugu?
Gujarati, it's different. Gujarati.
One second, Mahodaya. Let's do it turn by turn.
చెట్టు పొడవుగా ఉంది, అబ్బాయి పొడవుగా ఉన్నాడు, చెట్లు పొడవుగా ఉన్నాయి, అమ్మాయి పొడవుగా ఉంది,
పొడవైన చెట్టు మీద పండ్లు ఉన్నాయి. సో సో it doesn't change all that much, right? हर्ष महोदय वदतु, गुजराती मध्ये कथम् अस्ति?
Gujarati मध्ये different अस्ति. If it's a boy, we call uncho chokro. Uncho. And if it's a girl, we say unchi chokri. So,
so same way in Hindi, lamba balak, lambi ladki.
And if it's a tree, we call unchu jhad. And if it's a bahuvachana, we call it uncha chokrao.
So
it's
does it change with vibhakti? So if you take one tree,
it's changing in our mother tongue.
Or on the tall tree, from the tall tree, in the tall tree, for the tall tree. Astu, but you get the point. It's in some cases it follows, in some cases it doesn't, whereas in English it doesn't at all. So now how it is in Sanskritam. In Sanskritam, it changes according to linga, vachana, vibhakti. So let us mama sanganakam drishyate va?
Am Mohoday.
Astu.
Am Mohoday.
So we'll say uttamaha chhatraha. Uttama chhatra, uttamam pustakam. So one of the most common mistakes we make when we are new to Sanskritam is we'll say uttama chhatraha, uttama chhatra, uttama pustakam we say. And we keep it as two words. Parantu, because Chhatra is Pullinga, Chhatra is Strilinga, Pustakam is Napumsakalinga, Uttama, which is describing the Chhatraha, Chhatra or Pustakam, will take the same linga as the Visesham, which is the word that it is describing. So, Uttamaha Chhatraha, Uttama Chhatra, Uttamam Pustakam. Same way, Dirghaha Dandaha Pumlingam, Dirgha Rekha, long line, Strilingam, Dirgham Pushpam. So, Visesh, let us define the terms now. Viseshanam is the description. It's equivalent, not equivalent, but similar to the word adjective in English, only in the sense of it is describing something. But Viseshanam is much more than an adjective, as we will see. So for now, for ease of understanding, let's call it an adjective. So the describing yat vaisishtyam bodhayati tat viseshana. So that which describes something, the quality, some quality, it's called viseshanam. Udaharanam uttamaha, dirghaha, nipuna, mahati, kushala, madhuram, ityadi. And as you can see, they span all three lingas. Visesham, what is Visesham? That which is being described. So, yasya vaisishtyam bodhyate tat Visesham. So, that which is being described is Visesham, that which is describing is Viseshana. So, Visesham examples, Chhatraha, Balakaha, Rama, Ramaha, Sita, Hrudayam, Mahila, Phalam, etc. So, from this example, what do we see? The linga of the Viseshanam is the same as the linga of the Viseshyam. So, Viseshya padasya linganurupam, Viseshana padasya api lingam bhavati. All it means is the linga of the Viseshya padam determines the linga of the Viseshanam. Or in another way of saying it is, the linga of the Viseshana follows the linga of the Viseshya.
Anu Mahodaya,
Vadat Mahodaya.
why is Pita under Visheshanam?
Pita.
Oh, Pita. Oh, okay.
Yellow.
Pita.
Yellow color.
Astu, astu. Kshamyata Mahodaya.
Chinta nasti. That's actually a very good example to pick out. Yellow, the color is also a Viseshanam because it is describing something. And as we will see, things that we don't normally consider as descriptors or adjectives in other languages are Viseshanam in Sanskritam. We will come to those.
Yeah.
Up till now, are there any questions?
Bhanu Mahodaya, can you hear me?
Vadatu Bhagya Mahodaya.
So, Visheshana padaha avyayaha. Am I right?
Astu.
Na?
Ekakshanam bhavati eva vadatu. Avyayam ityukte kim?
Linga vachana beda vyatyasaha nasti.
Bhedaha nasti. Atra pashyatu.
Vedaha nasti.
Atra pashyatu uttama. How is it changing? Is it the same?
No, it is changing, but then there will be pratipadikam for uttama.
What do you mean by that?
Like kshatraha. Kshatra is subanta. So uttamaha is subanta then.
Uttamaha. It's a akaranta pumlinga prathama vibhakti ekavachanam.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Okay, Mahodaya.
So
Suddenly I got confused.
no,
So,
that is fine. So is it an avyaya padam? It cannot be an avyaya
no.
padam because the same word is taking 3 forms based on the linga. So linga bhedam asti. Linga bhedam asti chet avyaya padam nasti.
Mahodaya. Dhanyavada, Mahodaya.
अन्ये प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा? अस्तु, अग्रे सरामः।
Bhanu Mohoday.
वदतु महोदय।
There can be more than 2 words also, right?
वदतु, भवान् वदतु।
No, I think when a flower is described, big yellow flower, something like that.
Big yellow flower. So 2 descriptors. Samskrite api shakyate. We will see examples of that. And can the same word describe more than one thing? Right? That is also possible. There are 2 possibilities here. Can one word be described by many adjectives, and can one adjective describe many things, many nouns? So, shakyate. We will see examples of that. So let us go step by step, because like I said, this is a very important topic. Let's get the foundations correct. Let's do a simple abhyasa. Sundari Mahoday, कृपया पठतु प्रथम एतत् वाक्यं पठतु।
उत्तमः छात्रः।
एतत् वाक्यं पठतु प्रथमं।
Pardon?
Read this line, Mahoday, the first line.
एतेषु वाक्येषु विशेष्यं विशेषणं च चिनुत।
अर्थः कः?
It means वाक्येषु identify the visheshyam and visheshanam from the sentences.
It's
not identify, though it means it is chinuta means choose.
Satya. Chinuta means choose, but here you are using it in the sense of identify. Satya. Karotu, prathamam karotu.
Uttamah chatrah abhyasam karoti.
So in this vakyam, what is the vishesham? What is the visheshanam?
Visheshanam. Uttamah visheshanam. Chatrah vishesham.
Visheshyam.
Visheshyam. Sorry. Shamir.
Uttama. Uttama. Sudha Mahoday. Dvitiyam karotu krupaya.
Dirgha nadi pravahati. Dirgha is visheshanam. Nadi is visheshyam.
Uttama. Uttama. So generally, what we do is we pick the visheshyam first. We look for what is being described, then we go for the visheshanam. I'm teaching that, I'm telling that because when we go to shlokas, when we have many visheshana padas and it's not very clear what is the visheshanam, what is the visheshyam, it becomes important there. So let's get into a good practice. First pick the visheshyam, then pick the visheshanam. Astu. Subramanian Mahodaya. Trutiyam karo. Third sentence.
आपत्काले हृदयं दृढं कृत्वा तिष्ठतु. हृदयं विशेष्यं दृढं विशेषणम्.
उत्तमम्. अर्थः कः? What is the meaning?
In emergencies, the heart should be strong or something like that.
Should be na. Krutva tishtatu.
Tishtatu.
So you sit, you be firm. In difficult times, make your heart strong and be and stand strong. Something. So we have to be careful. It's not must be strong. We are not saying that. We are saying tishtatu. You do it. Bhavan tishtatu. Usha Mahoday. Chaturtam karot.
श्रेष्ठः बालकः श्रेष्ठा बालिका च विद्यालयं गच्छतः. So the Visheshyam is Balakaha and Balika. And the Visheshanam is Shreshtaha and Shreshta.
Shreshtaha and Shreshta. Now, think for a second, if we reverse the order of Shreshtaha and Shreshta. So, Shreshta Balakaha, Shreshtaha Balikacha Vidyalayam Gacchataha. Is that correct to say?
That would be wrong because it's not following the it's not following the linga of the Visheshyam.
Anybody have other opinions?
Samskrita, there is no strict ordering. If you miss one word, then it is wrong. But if both words are there,
okay.
Satyam. So the ordering, I mean, it matters to some extent. We can't say ordering does not matter at all. And I will give you examples that that will prove that. But for the most part, the ordering, let us say 80-85% of the cases, the ordering strictly doesn't matter. And that is why in shlokas, you will see the words in different orders. And so it becomes hard for us to just looking at a shloka understand its meaning, because it's not constructed like a simple vakyam where everything is constructed in a proper sequence. So one of the things that we'll have to do in analyzing shlokas, and we will come to that in a couple of classes, is figuring out what is the Visheshanam, what is the Visheshyam, and what is it describing, what is the Visheshanam describing. So in theory, in a particular shloka, it could be Shreshta Balakaha, Shreshtaha Balika cha Vidyalayam Gacchataha. They may have written it like that because of whatever reason, chandas and all that. But it's up to us to figure out what is the Visheshanam for Balakaha and what is the Visheshanam for Balika, and then interpret it correctly. Spashtam va?
Bhanumohdaya, I have seen it in the kathas. They say Shreshtaha Balakaha Balika Cha. So they didn't use another Visheshana. That is wrong then?
Bring that story, we will see. So I don't know, I haven't seen it. So
no, generally saying Shreshtaha Balakaha Balika Cha, Vidyalaye Santi, then it means only Shreshtaha Balakaha, not Shreshta Balika?
You can't say that. So maybe you're remembering it wrong, maybe you read it wrong, I don't know. Let us see what it is. But generally like that, we cannot say that. Or in your case, if it is saying that, then maybe they are describing only the boy. Only the boys are Shreshtaha, but the girls, they are not using any adjective, Visheshanam for them. It is possible.
Bhanu Mahodaya.
Chaitra Mahodaya.
In case of they say Mata Pitarau, so when it's joint, so how do we say? Do we say Vrittaha Mata Pitarau?
So what is Mata Pitarau?
Mata Pitarau, parents, old parents.
Mm.
Old parents.
So what is the vachanam? Ekavachanam va, dvivachanam va, bahuvachanam?
Dvivachanam, Mahodaya.
So the
Mata
Visheshanam
Pitarau.
also, Vruddhau. It also has to be dvivachanam. We'll come to that in the next one.
Astu, Mahodaya.
Usha Mahode, is this clear about changing the order of Shreshtaha and Shreshta?
Yeah, it's clear, except how would you know if there's an, okay, I'm talking.
How do you know? Because
how would you know if an error has been made if one word is missing, is it? For instance, in this case, if it is, if Shreshta is missing, then and Shreshtaha, Shreshta Balakaha, Shreshta is missing, Balikacha Vidyalayam Gachataha. We should assume that the Shreshtaha belongs to the Balakaha. And the Balaka doesn't have a Shreshta. It's
Satya. Right.
That's how it
if
should
it is
be.
on, if we have only, so let me understand your question. You're asking if it is Shreshtaha Balakaha Balika cha Vidyalayam Gachataha. This is not there. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying Shreshta Balakaha Balika cha Vidyalayam Gachataha.
So
in that
Shreshtaha is not there.
It's not there.
So Shreshta is Strilinga Padam.
Yeah,
so
we
it is
have to
describing by, it will describe, it can describe only Balika. It cannot describe Balakaha. Okay, so if Shreshtaha is missing, the way to read that sentence is a boy and a Shreshta Balika, a good girl or great girl or whatever, are going to the school. So there is no Visheshanam for Balakaha.
Balakaha. Thanks.
स्पष्टं वा? प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा? अस्तु, कल्पना महोदय एतत् करोतु.
मम सहोदरः निपुणः चतुरः सुन्दरः च अस्ति. विशेष्यम् is सहोदरः, विशेषणं निपुणः चतुरः सुन्दरः.
Uttama. So there was a question, right? Can there be multiple Visheshanams for one Vishesham? So here we have 3 of them. You can have any number of them. In fact, many of the shlokas that we have many Visheshanams. We will look at a couple of them. Uttamam. Gayatri Mahodaya. The same sentence, instead of Sahodaraha, let's do it in Strilingam. How would it be?
Mama Sahodari, Vipuna, Chatura, Sundara cha Santi Asti.
Sundarava.
Sundara cha Asti.
Sundari.
Sorry, Sundari cha, sorry. Sundari cha Asti.
So there is no rule by which Sundaraha becomes Sundara or Sundari. It just comes from practice. So in some cases we'll have Shreshta, in some other cases we'll have Sundari. There is no hard and fast rule whether it should be Sundari or Shreshti or Shreshta. It comes only from practice.
So, Bhanu Mahodaya, Sundara is not a proper word. That's why it's Sundari.
Sundari. So the Strilinga equivalent of Sundaraha is Sundari.
Okay. Got it. Dhanyavada.
Viraj Mahodaya. Instead of Sahodaraha, if it is Mitram, Kim Bhavati?
Mama Mitram Nipunam Chaturam Sundaram cha Asti.
How many people agree with that?
No,
I agree.
It's not Pullinga.
So what is your sentence, Ramu Mahodaya?
Same as Pullinga.
वदतु सम्पूर्णं वाक्यं वदतु.
Sorry. मम सहोदरः निपुणः चतुरः सुन्दरः अस्ति.
So instead of sahodara,
मम मित्रं निपुणः चतुरः सुन्दरः च अस्ति.
अस्तु. Others?
No, I think Viraj Mohoday is right.
There the Viraj Mohoday is right.
Yeah, what you want to, I think Mitram we discussed in our last year, right? Yeah. Confusing. It's a Napumsakalinga, but can
It's
be used
Napumsakalinga.
Napumsakalinga. Mitra is son, right?
अत्र
No.
मित्रम् अस्ति, मित्रः न, मित्रम् अस्ति. Prashant Mohoday, you have an opinion?
मम मित्रं मित्रः.
Mitraha means son, Surya. That is not here, I think. It is Mitram.
मित्रम् अस्ति. अत्र मित्रम् अस्ति चेत् वाक्यं किं भवति? मम मित्रं निपुणम् अस्ति वा निपुणः अस्ति वा?
No, Nipunam, because Mitram is Napunsaklingam, so Nipunam would be also follow the noun. Nipunam Chaturam Sundaram cha asti.
Astu. Bhagya Mahoday, bhavati vadatu.
Generally speaking, you can use it, Mahodaya, but I would use it like Mama Mitram Nipunam Chaturam Sundaram cha asti.
So what is the right answer?
Mahodaya, but will it change with the linga?
What do you mean by that,
Mahodaya? That is for a male we use Nipunaha, or if it is a female we use Nipuna.
Satyam. That is the right answer. That is the right answer. Why is that?
Because it doesn't generalize. You can't generalize in that case.
Satyam. So Mitram is one of those words in Sanskritam that has a fixed linga. It doesn't change. So it's like the English word friend. So whether it's a male friend or a female friend, in English we say friend only. So in Sanskritam also, Mitram, Shishuhu. Shishuhu is also, whether it's a baby girl or a baby boy, we will say Shishuhu only. Guruhu, whether it's a male guru or a female guru, we will say Guruhu only. So there are certain words that always take a particular lingam. It doesn't change based on the lingam of the person that it is talking about. But when you want to describe a male student, male friend, the word Mitram doesn't change. It's always going to be Napumsakalinga. Mama Mitram. Parantu, since we are describing a male, it would be Nipunaha, Chaturaha, Sundaraha. But if it's a female friend, we will say Mama Mitram, Nipuna, Chatura, Sundari, cha asti.
Correct, but not the reasoning. I didn't give the reason. Okay.
Satya. You also, Satya. Is this clear?
Reason, I didn't know.
So let's do one more just to reinforce the concept. Let us say we want to do Shishuhu. Now Viraj Mahodaya, you do Shishuhu. Kimapi Vakyam. Kimapi Vakyam. Whatever. Let's take the same Vakyam. Instead of Mitram, it is, let us say, Shishu.
Mama Shishuhu. If I take Shishuhu as a boy, then Nipunaha, Chaturaha, Sundaraha cha asti.
Baby girl asti chet?
Mama Shishuhu, Nipuna, Chatura, Sundari cha asti.
Evameva. Astu.
So this is the exception to the rule.
That is the exception to the rule. Satyam. So words like guru, shishu, mitram, etc. They are always in nitya. It's called, for example, mitram. It's called nitya napumsakalinga padam. Nitya, always. It's always in napumsakalinga, whether it's describing a male or a female. Guru is always nitya punlinga shabda. Shishuhu nitya punlinga shabda. Like that. Spashtam va? Chaitra Mahode, etat करोतु.
अहम् एकम् आम्रफलं खादामि. अत्र आम्रफलं विशेष्यं, एकं विशेषणं.
Ekam Visheshanam. So we normally, so what does this mean? I am eating one mango. So normally in English or in our languages, we don't treat numbers always as a adjective, as a descriptor. Parantu Samskrite Sankhya api Visheshanam asti. So ekam amraphalam, eka balika, ekah chhatraha. We will study these 4 examples. We will study in much more detail in the next classes, but I just wanted to give a flavor for what kinds of things are Visheshana in Sanskrit. Rohini Mahode.
Ramayanam Pratamam Kavyam. Kavyam Visheshyam. Pratamam Visheshanam.
Arthaha kaha. What is the meaning?
Ramayanam is the foremost Kavyam.
Foremost or first. We say Adi Kavyam, right? In Ramayana, Ramayanam Adi Kavyam Asti iti vadamaha kila. So like that. So Prathamam Kavyam, first. So it's not just 1, 2, 3, Eka Balika, like that, but it also first, second, third, fourth, those are also Visheshanas. Astu, Rita Mahode.
बालिका अभ्यासं लिखितवती. महोदय अत्र विशेषण कः? बालिका इज विशेष्यं, परंतु कोऽपि शब्दः बालिकां न इंगित
वर्णयति वा? अत्र बालिका इत्यस्य स्थाने बालकः अस्ति चेत् किं भवति वाक्यम्?
बालकः अभ्यासं लिखितवान्.
लिखितवान्. So likhitavati, likhitavan, what is that word? How do we describe it?
Likhitavati is tavatu pratyay.
Tavatu pratyay. Likhitavan, likhitavati. Vadat.
Maybe the visheshan is hidden here. Eka balika.
No. Vakyam sampurnameva. So likhitavan, likhitavati, they are tavatu pratyaya, like you said. So even tavatu pratyaya is also visheshana.
Oh.
It's not just tavatu pratyaya. There are many pratyayas in Sanskritam that follow the vishesha visheshana bhava. So atra balika vishesham asti, likhitavati visheshanam asti.
Beautiful.
So the another way of saying the same sentence is, okay, first let us tell me what is the meaning of this.
Girl wrote his lesson.
The girl wrote her homework.
Homework.
Asti is the Kriya Padam here. So Likhitavati, even though it gives a sense of a Kriya Padam, it's not a Kriya Padam. You may remember it.
Yeah, it's a noun.
Actual Kriya Padam is Asti. It is Adhyahrutam. It is hidden or implied. So the same sentence can be written as Abhyasam Likhitavati Balika Asti. Homework wrote girl is literal translation, but you can interpret it as the girl who wrote the homework is there. So it is describing the girl. What kind of girl is there? The one who has written the homework. So it feels very awkward in English, but in Sanskritam, it feels very natural. So same way, if it was Pumlinga, it will be Abhyasam Likhitavan Balakaha Asti. So the boy who has written his homework is there. So the Tavatu Pratyaya also is the follows the Visheshana Bhavaha. We will study Ta Pratyaya, one more Pratyaya that conveys a sense of Bhutakala, that will also follow this. And in the next year, we will study Shatrushanash Pratyaya. They also follow Visheshana Vishesha Bhava. So, like I said, this Vishesha Visheshana Bhava spans many concepts in Sanskrit. We will study this particular thing, Tavatu Pratyaya as a Vishesha Visheshana Bhava in a future class in detail. I'm just giving you a sense of all the different things that can be Vishesha Visheshana Bhava.
Punaha vadatu Mahodaya. Tavatu Pratyaya Abhyasam is Visheshanam here?
No, Abhyasam is Karma Pada. Nothing about Abhyasam changes.
But Tavatu Pratyaya is Vishesha here?
Visheshanam.
I'm sorry, Visheshanam here.
Satya. So, Balika Abhyasam Likhitavati. So, what is describing the girl? The word Likhitavati. What does Likhitavati mean? The one who has written. So, the written girl, the homework written girl is there. So, literal translation.
Mahadaya, so in Telugu or Kannada, we say that Adi Balika homework chesta undi.
Homework chesina Balika undi. Chesina.
Oh, okay. Dhanyavada Mahadaya.
Spashtam va?
Spashtam.
Prashna santi va? Astu. Vijay Meenan Mahodaya. Antimam karotu.
Etasyam kakshayam vayam kim patamaha.
Artha kaha.
Etasyam kakshayam vayam kim patamaha. Okay, vayam means us. Kim, what? Patamaha. Okay. What are we all learning in the class, is it?
Satya. What are we studying or learning in this class? In this class.
In this class. Okay. In this
class. In this class.
Single class or all classes? Edasyam?
Atra pashyatu Mahodaya. Kakshayam vibhakti vachanam. Ekavachanam.
Okay.
Yeah. So in that is Saptami, no? Saptami.
Saptami.
Okay. So Visheshyam in this is Kaksha.
So I'll give you a clue. We are saying in this class.
In this class, so class is being described by this.
Satya. So Kakshayam will be Visheshyam.
And
Etasyam will be Visheshanam. So again, we will study this in detail in the next class, next session. But the point I want to make here is Etasyam. What is Etasya, Etad, etc.? It's a Sarvanama Pada.
Sarvanama.
So Sarvanama Padas are also Visheshanam in Sanskrit. So there are many things that we normally don't think of as Visheshanam. In other languages, they become Visheshanam in Sanskrit. So if you could not understand these 4 examples, the last 4 examples, don't worry, we will study them in detail in a future class.
Dhanyavadam.
Prashna santi va?
Nasti Mohdaya.
Astu, agre saramaha. So far we saw the linga difference. Now, Sumitra Mahode, Krupaya Patatu, Vakyatrayam.
Kushalaha balakaha, Kushalau balakau, Kushalaha balakaha. Kushala balika, Kushale balike, Kushalaha balikaha. Kushalam mitram, Kushale mitre, Kushalani mitrani.
So what do you infer from this?
It's a vachanam over there. Ekavachanam. Balakaha ekavachanam. Pullingam ekavachanam. So Kushalaha balakaha. Balakau is vivachanam. So Kushalau balakau. And Pullingam Bhagavachanam Balakaha Kushalaha Balakaha. Similarly, like
Satyam. Balakaha, Balakau, Balakaha. Way the Visheshanam for that will be Kushalaha, Kushalau, Kushalaha. Same way, Strilinge, Balika, Balike, Balikaha, Kushala, Kushale, Kushalaha. Mitram, Mitre, Mitrani, Kushalam, Kushale, Kushalani.
But here Mitram will then again not be the same, no? Meaning it depends on the friend.
Satyam. My Satyam. It's a
Phalam or something could have been.
Satyam. I made a mistake there. Kushalaha, it should be Kushalaha or Kushala. See, it's.
I was just wondering over there.
This example is. I will fix it.
Okay, thank you, Mahadev.
So that's the challenge we all face when we come from different languages to Sanskrit. So, but yeah, any Napumsakalingam. Think of any Napumsakalingam. Kushalam phalam doesn't make sense, but Kushalam phalam, Kushale phale, Kushalani phalani. So, Vishesha.
Sorry, Nutanam pustakam, Nutane pustake, Nutanani pustakani.
Uttamam. Nutanam pustakam, Nutane pustake, Nutanani pustakani. I was trying to keep the word Kushala as the same, but you are right. Vishesha padasya vachananurupam Visheshana padasya api vachanam bhavati. So same thing. The vachana, we saw the linga changing according to the Vishesham. Now the vachana of the Visheshanam also changes according to the vachana of the Vishesham. Abhyasam kurmaha. So in the bracket there is a word which is a Visheshanam. Atra Vishesham asti Samichina Visheshana padam chinot. Pick the right Visheshanam. Harsha Mahode.
Veera Yuvakaha asti. Veeraha Yuvakaha asti.
Kimartham? Why?
Yuvakaha is a pullinga ekavachanam.
Satyam.
So Veeraha ekavachanam pullinga.
Uttamam. Prashant Mahodaya.
Yuvakaustaha. So Yuvakau is Dvivachanam. So it will be Veerau Yuvakaustaha.
Veerau Yuvakau Staha. Bahuvachanam asti chet?
Veeraha Yuvakaha Santi.
Veeraha Yuvakaha Santi. Uttamam. अत्र पद्मा त्यागराजन् महोदय अस्ति वा? प्रयत्नं करोति वा एतत्?
बालिके स्तः सुन्दरौ सुन्दरी द्विवचनम्
उत्तमं लिङ्गं
पुल्लिङ्गं
स्त्रीलिङ्ग द्विवचनं बालिका बालिके बालिकाः so
सुन्दरे
Sundari. So I said the Visheshanam will be Sundari in a previous example. You remember?
Sundari.
So it is like Nadi. What is Nadi? Dvivachanam?
Nadi Nadyau.
Nadi Nadyau.
Sundarau.
Sundaryau. Nadyau. Sundaryau Balike Staha. Ekavachana and Bahuvachana, what will it be?
Sundari, Sundaryaha, Sundaryaha.
Sampurnam Vakyam, Sundari.
Sundari Balika Asti. Sundaryaha Balikaha Santi.
Uttama. Uttama. Did everybody get a turn? Who didn't get a turn? Gomati Mahodaya asti va? If you haven't, Kanchan Mahodaya, prayatnam karoti va?
Ha Mahodaya. Nutanani vastrani santi.
Why Nutanani?
Because it is Bahuvachanam.
Lingam kim?
Napunsak lingam.
Ekavachane dvivachane kim bhavati? Sampurnam vakyam.
Nutanam vastram. Nutane vastre. Nutanani vastrani.
Sampurnam vakyam. Nutanam vastram.
Nutane.
No. Nutanam vastram. Finish the
sentence. Nutanam vastram asti.
Asti.
Nutane vastre staha. Nutanani vastrani santi.
Uttama. Uttama. If I haven't called you, please speak up. Did everybody get a chance?
Hina Mahodaya, Hina Jasrani.
Hina Mahodaya. Krupaya vada.
Yeah. 1 minute. Pujya Guravaha Agachanti. So Pujyaha Guruvaha Agachanti.
Kimartham? Why?
Because Guruvaha is plural and it is describing describing Guruvaha. So the Visheshan will be Pujyaha.
Plural mastu Bahuvachanam.
Plural.
No,
yeah.
Plural na. Bahuvachanam vadat.
Bahuvachan. Yeah. Bahuvachan.
So Guravaha is Punlinga Bahuvachana.
Pullinga Bahuvachana.
So this will be Punlinga Bahuvachana. Ekavachane Dvivachane kim bhavati?
Pujyaha Guruhu Agachati. Pujyau Guru Agacha
Uttah.
Uttama. Pujyau Guru Guru Agachat.
Guru, yeah, Agachat.
Prashant Mahodaya, Prashna asti va?
Atra, if we have female guru, then Pujya Guru Agachati.
Pujya Guruhu, Pujye Guru, Pujyaha Guravaha.
Astu.
So did I cover everybody? Did I leave out anybody? Please speak up.
Guru is not Nitya Pullinga.
Nitya Pullinga. Guru is Nitya Pullinga. That's
but Pujya is a
Pujya will change depending on the linga. That is not a Nitya Pullinga. Only Guru is Nitya Pullinga. Shishu is Nitya Pullinga. Mitram is Nitya Napumsakalinga. But the Visheshanams for those are not Nitya any linga. Ramu Mahodaya, Bhavan Karoti yata.
okay. Dirgaha Nadyaha Dirgani Nadyaha Pravahanti.
Nadyaha, what is the lingam and vachanam?
Nadyaha is Bahuvachanam. Ikaranda. Sorry.
Ikaranta Strilinga.
Strilinga.
So this also has to be Strilinga Bahuvachanam.
Dirgaha.
Dirghaha Nadyaha
Yaha Pravanti.
Satyam. Ekavachanam and Dvivachanam.
Dirgaha Nati Pravahati.
Dirgha.
Dirgha Nati Pravahati. Dirgaha Nadya Dirgau. Nadyau Pravahati. Pravahataha.
Pravahataha. Dirghau Nadyau Pravahataha. Dirgha Nadi Pravahati. Dirghau Nadyau Pravahataha. Dirghaha Nadyaha Pravahanti. Uttama.
Mahodaya, if it is the Dvivachana, Dirge, right? Dirge.
Dirge. Shamyata. Dirge. Dirge. Mama dosha.
I have a doubt.
Prucha.
Nitya Pulling, that it is little confusing because when you said Mitram Nipunaha Sundaraha, if Mitram is male, then we said Nipunaha Sundaraha. If Mitram is female, it's Nipuna Sundari. Like that we learned. Now here, when Guravaha is also Nitya Pullingam, Pujya will not change according to the...
It will change.
That
It will
not
change. It will change.
Can you give examples?
Pujya Guruhu, female teacher. Pujyaha Guruhu, male teacher.
Okay.
Same way, Dvivachanam, Bahuvachanam. Spashtam va? Astu. So we saw linga, we saw vachanam. Vibhakti, with vibhakti also the Visheshana changes according to the vibhakti of the Visheshya. Sudha Mahode, Krupaya Pathatu. Saptavakya.
Vishesha Visheshana Bhavaha Vibhaktihi. Neelaha Gataha Asti.
Ghataha
Asti.
Sampurnam Patatu.
Neelam Ghatam Anaya. Neelena Ghatena Jalam Naya. Neelaya Ghataya Kumbhakarasya Gruham Gachami. Neelat Ghatat Jalam Uddhara. Neelasya Ghatasya Akaraha Vishalaha. Neele Ghate Sheetalam Jalam Asti. Visheshya Padasya Visheshya Padasya Vibhaktya विभक्त्यनुगुणं विशेषणपदस्य अपि विभक्तिः भवति।
अर्थः कः?
विशेष्यपदस्य विभक्त्यनुगुणं विशेष्यपदस्य पद विभक्त्यनुगुणं विशेषणपदस्य according to the visheshyapadam, even the visheshana, the adjective also follows the same vibhakti.
So atra pashyatu, atra visheshyam kim, visheshanam kim?
Gataha is visheshyam.
Visheshyam.
Yeah, visheshyam. Gataha is visheshyam. Neelaha is describing the gataha. So Neelaha is visheshanam.
Visheshanam. Ghataha. What
Gataha.
So what is the meaning of this?
Neelaha gataha. A blue pot.
Blue pot is
asti. Yeah, asti. It is there. Neelaha gataha asti.
Atra vibhakti. Vibhakti ka vibhakti?
Pradhama vibhakti. Neelaha api it's pradhama vibhakti.
Prathama vibhaktau asti.
Vibhaktau.
Sundari Mahode. Dvitiyam vakyam pashyatu. Tasya artha kaha?
Neelam Gatam Anaya.
Ekakshanam. Hina Mahode, please mute yourself. Vadat.
Neelam Gatam Anaya. Neelam Gatam is Vishesham. Neelam is Visheshanam. And both in Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Dvitiya Vibhakti. Okay, let's focus on Vibhakti only. So, Dvitiya Vibhakti. Visheshyam. Vishesham na Visheshyam.
Visheshyam. Sorry.
Astu. No, Chintamastu. Chintamastu. Subramanian Mahode. Trutiyam Vakyam Pashyatu. Atra Visheshyam kim, Visheshanam kim, artha kaha? Subramanian Mahode asti va? Astu. Usha Mahode, bhavati karot.
Gatena Visheshanam, Neelena Vishesham. Tritiya Vibhakti. Tritiya Vibhakti. It means bring the water in the blue pot.
By the blue pot, with the blue pot. Satyam.
With blue pot.
So it is not Neela Ghatena Jalam Naya, it is Neelena Ghatena. Same way, it is not Neela Ghatam Anaya, it is Neelam Ghatam Anaya. Bring the blue pot. Kalpana Mahode.
Here the change is there with reference to local languages.
Vadatu, what do you mean by that, Ramu Mahodaya?
See, if you say Neelam Gadam, we don't use Neelam. Neela Kodam. Neela Kodam Gonda. Neela Kodatil. Same thing remains Neela.
Neela. In Telugu also it is Neela only. It doesn't change. The Vibhakti does not change.
No. That's
Same thing in English also, right?
Yeah.
There is a blue pot. Bring the blue pot. Buy the blue pot. Bring some water. So the blue doesn't change.
Remains change.
Parantu Samskrite Tatna. Samskrite Vibhakti Anugunam Parivartanam Bhavati.
Parivartanam Bol.
Astu. Dhanyavadah.
Mahodaya,
Vadat.
Mahodaya, I want Ramchandran Mahodaya, we also say Neelamana Kudatil, Neelama Kudatil, அது மாதிரியும் சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா?
இல்லம்மா, that is okay.
நீலமான குடம் will be tall pot.
இல்ல உயர்ந்த
that is color, that is length. நீளம் means length.
But color only we don't change. Color வந்து நீலம் குடம்தான்.
நீலக்குடம் நீலமான குடம்
இல்ல நீளமான வந்து லென்த் வந்துரும் அந்த அந்த மாதிரி
நீல நிறத்தின் குடம் இருக்கும் குடம் அப்படின்னா you add another
pot. Nilamana means height. Neelam is color.
Yes. And even the letters differ.
Neelam means length.
Okay.
Not height. La, it is la.
तत्र तत्र विभक्ति भेदम् अस्ति वा?
विभक्ति नास्ति महोदय, भेदं नास्ति।
अस्तु, आङ्ग्लभाषायामपि नास्ति, तेलुगुभाषायामपि नास्ति, परन्तु संस्कृते अस्ति। कल्पना महोदय एतत् पठतु।
नीलाय घटाय कुम्भकारस्य गृहं गच्छामि। विशेष्यम इस घटाय, विशेषण घटा नीलाय। चतुर्थी विभक्ति।
चतुर्थी विभक्ति अर्थः कः?
I am taking the blue pot for Kumbhakaran. I am taking the blue pot to Kumbhakaran's house. I am taking the blue pot for Kumbhakara house.
No.
For
the blue pot.
For the blue.
Kumbhakarasya gruham gaccha.
Kumbhakaram is pot.
No, wait, Srividya Mahodaya, wait.
Kumbhakarasya.
No, please, if it's not your turn, please don't speak. It's confusing. Vadatu Kalpana Mahodaya.
I am going to Kumbhakara's house for the blue pot.
Satya. Satya. Kumbhakarasya gruham neelaya ghataya gacchami. Satya. श्रीविद्या महोदय प्रश्न अस्ति वा?
No. Kumbhakara is potter.
कुम्भकार is potter. गायत्री महोदय प्रश्न अस्ति वा?
महोदय
अस्तु, श्रीविद्या महोदय भवती करोतु एतत्।
नीलात् घटात् जलम् उद्धर. Uddhara is to bring, take. So take take water in the blue pot.
In the blue pot asti va?
No. By the blue pot.
By ghatat ka vibhakti?
Panchami vibhakti. With the blue pot.
From.
Is it right?
From is from asti kila? Panchami vibhakti.
Okay. Panchami.
From is from.
Okay. Ramat. From Ramat. Ramat. Okay. So from the blue pot, bring Uddhara means to fill up.
There are many meanings in shlokas also. He Rama Mam Uddhara iti asti. Bring up iti ekah artha.
Okay. From the well, maybe.
Lift me up.
Lift
Rama
me up.
Mam Uddhara is lift me up. Atra take iti api artha asti.
Draw water from the Neelat Gada.
Right. Gayatri Mahoday.
Take water from the blue pot.
Satya. Gayatri Mahoday, prashna asti va?
Mahoday nasti Mahoday. I wanted to ask that Uttara take you can use.
In this example you can use take, but generally in shlokas you'll see lift me up iti artham asti. Rama Mam Uddhara, you'll see many such shlokas. Uddhara, Mam Uddhara, Mam Uddhara. Astu, Viraj Mahodaya, etat karotu.
Neelasya ghatasya akaraha vishalaha. What we learned then, gata is the visheshya. It is in Shashti Vibhakti. So Neelasya is Visheshanam. But in a Vakya, You need to be, Shashti is used, then you need a Namapada, right? Akaraha Vishalaha Asti.
Okay, Asti. So you're saying Kriya Padam atra na drishyate?
No, I'm just trying to make the meaning of the sentence. Then I should look for the Namapada. Then I have to say Akaraha or Vishalaha is one of the Namapada, right?
Evam va. Akaraha. Akara. See, there are two Visheshana Vishesha Bhavas here. One is Nilasya Ghatasya. Another is also Akaraha Vishalaha. Right? This is also Vishesha Visheshana Bhava. Prathama Vibhaktau Asti. Atra Vishesham Kim Visheshanam Kim?
If I take Akara as some room, then Vishalaha Akara.
That's the only way we can take.
Then Akaraha is the Vishesha, then Vishalaha is Visheshanam.
The shape of the blue pot is big, like that. Kriyapadam asti iti. So we are describing
the Vishesha also, no?
We are describing the akara of something, so that will be the karta. And akara's visheshanam is vishala. Kasya akaraha ghatasya. Ghatasya akaraha vishalaha asti. Parantu what ghata are we talking about? The blue pot. So Nilasya Ghatasya. Spashtam va? Viraj Mahodaya, Bhavan Prushtavan Prashna. Spashtam va idanim?
Astu Mahodaya, but generally I think in general sentences, I'm just trying to understand Vishesha. This sentence is clear.
Astu. If you encounter some other sentence, bring it up, we will discuss it. Rita Mahodaya, etat karotu.
नीले घटे शीतलं जलम् अस्ति. अत्र सप्तमी विभक्ति घटे. That is why Neele also became Saptami Vibhakti. Visheshan. Vishesha is Ghata. Visheshanam is Neel. Neele Ghate. Sheetalam Jalam also are here.
Uttamam. Uttamam. Atra Vishesha Visheshanam kim asti?
Jalam Visheshya Sheetalam Visheshanam.
Uttamam. Uttamam.
Just like a previous sentence, Mahoday.
Satyam. Satyam. I didn't mean to put two Vishesha Visheshanas in the same sentence. It just happened. So I should have just said Neele Ghate Jalam Asti, but I don't know why I wrote Sheetalam, but it's good that it is there.
It's good, Mahoday.
It is good that it is there. Spashtam va?
So, Mahodaya.
Pruchat.
So can we rewrite this last sentence as Jalam Neele Ghate Sheetalam Asti? The water in the blue pot is cold.
Satyam. Vaktum shakyate. So we've seen the vibhakti of the Visheshanam change according to the vibhakti of the Visheshyam. Prashnaha santi vatra?
Mahodaye, if we change the sentence, Jalam Neele Ghate Sheetalam Asti, then the Visheshana will be there, will not be there, right? For Jalam and Sheetalam?
It will be there. It will be there. It doesn't matter where you put the words.
Okay.
So, Jalam Neele Ghate Sheetalam Asti. So, Sheetalam is cold. So, what is it describing? It's not describing the pot, because then it would have Sheetalam. We have to find the equivalent vibhakti for Ghate.
Okay.
right? Shitale asti or something like that we would have to say. Parantu shitalam asti. So either prathama vibhakti or dvitiya vibhakti, because jalam matra asti. So if it was describing the ghata, it would be shitale. Parantu vibhakti bhedam asti. So it cannot describe the ghata. It cannot describe the nila.
But it is stating the fact only, right? Just it is not describing the jalam. It's just stating. See, the water in the pot is cold. That's it, right?
But how is the water?
Okay.
Is it hot? Is it warm?
So it is Visheshana.
Visheshana.
Cold. Okay.
So it's a little it's a little nuanced in Sanskrit. So it's hard to sometimes find the Visheshana Vishesha bhavas. So we'll do one abhyasa next time where we will wrongly interpret Visheshana Vishesha bhava. I want to do that. Astu.
Bhanu Mohdaya, in that one sentence which I was doing, we have time?
Vadat.
Now there we can make it Gatasya, instead of Gatasya, can we make it Gataha, Namapada, then Gataha Akaram Vishalam Asti. In this case, Nilaha Gataha Akaram Vishalam Asti.
How can you say Gataha Akaram?
Now, just whatever we described till now, object versus attributes, we were trying to make it right. So currently, Akaram is the Namapada. There, some confusion came.
So Akaram of what?
It should be Ghatasya.
Ghatasya only.
Right. One second.
The shape of
hold on. Let's go step by step. Akara of what, Viraj Mahodaya?
Ghatasya.
Of Ghata. So Shashti Vibhakti. Ghatasya.
Satyam.
Spashtam va?
Astu.
It's a little, it takes time to get used to it. We will do a lot more abhyasa.
Mahodaya, I have a doubt.
Pruchatu.
So Strilingam like Sundari and Vivachanam will be Sundaryau. Bhagavachanam Sundaryaha.
Satyam.
Right?
Satyam.
So if it is Dirga, Dirge, Dirgaha, like Akaranta Strilingam, like that.
It's either Akaranta Strilinga or Ikaranta Strilinga.
Or Ika.
Satyam. Okay. So, okay, that's a good point. So instead of Ghata, if we had Darvi, what will these sentences become? Let's do it quickly one by one. Sumitra Mahodaya.
Neela Darvi Asti.
Neela Darvi Asti. Kanchan Mahodaya, Ditya Vibhakto Kim Bhavati?
Samanam. Neelam Darvyam Anai.
Sita. Neela is like Sita. So Ditya Vibhakti Ekvachanam Kim Asti?
Sitam. Neelam.
Neelam Ghatam Manaya. Padma Mahodaya, Trutiya Vibhakti.
Neelaya Gatena.
No, Ghatana. Darvi asti. Instead of Ghata, if we have Darvi. Sita, Darvi is like Nadi. What is the Trutiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam? Ikaranta Strilinga. Nadi, Nadyau, Nadyaha. Nadi, Nadyau, Nadihi.
Nadi, Nadya.
Nadya. So, Darvya. Neela is like Sita. Sita, Site, Sitaha. Sita, Site, Sitaha.
Sitaya.
Sitaya, not Sitaya. Sitaya. Neelaya. Darvya. Jalam.
Naya.
Uttama. Rita Mahodaya. Chaturthi Vibhakti, Neela and Darvi.
Neelayai Nadye Darvyai Kumbhakarasya Griham Gacchami.
Satyam. Neelayai Darvyai. Vijay Sundaram Vijay Menon Mahodaya. Panchami.
Panchami, Sitaya. So Neelaya.
Neelaya is Tritiya Vibhakti. Panchami.
So Neelayaha.
Neelayaha. Sitayaha.
Neelayaha. Darvi. Panchami will become Darvyaha.
Neelayaha Darvyaha Jalamuddhara. Uttamam. Harsha Mahodaya. Shashti asti chet?
There is another form, Darvyai.
That is Chaturthi, right?
No, this only.
Evam va. Astu, aham na janami. Astu. Harsha Mahodaya, Shashti asti chet?
Neelayaha, Darvyaha, Akara.
Akara Vishala.
Akara Vishala, sorry. Neelayaha.
No, I don't know. I don't know if it's Akaraha. Will it be Akara? I don't know. I will check. Parantu Neelayaha Darvyaha. I don't know if Akara changes with Linga. I will check. Prashant Mahodaya. Saptamyam.
Neelayam Darvyam Shitlam Asti.
Satyam. Neelayam Darvyam.
So here also Shitalam Jalam will be in a Punsak Lingam, irrespective of Darvi Strilingam.
Correct. Because we are talking about Jalam, which is Napumsaka Lingam, so it will be Shitalam.
So in the previous sentence also Akaraha Vishalaha would be irrespective of Darvi Strilingam.
That is what I am also thinking, but somehow I seem to remember reading Akara. Maybe I'm confusing. That's why I said I'll confirm that. Most likely it is Akaraha Vishalaha only, but let me confirm that. Lakshmi Mahodaya.
So 1 minute. Here in the Darvi, Chaturthi to Saptami, there is 2 forms.
Astu Mahodaya.
Okay.
So, Astu. Lakshmi Mahodaya.
No, Ikaranta, there are no 2 forms.
No.
Ikaranta has 2 forms, not Ikaranta.
Okay. So we'll talk about that later. So we studied it in one form. So let us stick with that. Because too many topics in one day will confuse everybody. Atra etat visheshyam asti. Kamse visheshanam asti. Vibhakti anugunam parivartanam karot. Lakshmi Mahodaya.
Chhatrasya lakshanam kim? So what I should do, Mahodaya?
Convert this into appropriate visheshanam based on vishesham here.
Okay. Uttamasya chhatrasya lakshanam kim?
Uttamam. Dvivachanam, bahuvachanam.
Okay. Uttamayoho chhatrayoho lakshanam kim? Then uttamanam chhatranam lakshanam kim?
Uttamanam nasti.
Uttamanam chhatranam Uttamanam chhatranam lakshanam kim? Bahuvachanam asti.
Uttamam. Bhagya Mahodaya.
Kshatraha aham pashyami. Uttamaha kshatraha aham pashyami.
Kimartham?
Good students I'm looking.
Chhatraha vibhakti lingam vachanam kim?
Kshatraha pullinga bahuvachana.
Aham pashyami. Aham kam pashyami. What am I saying?
Kshatraha pashyami.
So if it is
Strilinga. Strilinga mahodaya. Uttamaha kshatraha aham pashyami. Asmin vake kshatra strilinga padam.
Strilinga bahuvachanam.
Strilinga bahuvachanam.
Ekavachanam dvivachanam asti chet?
Uttama kshatra aham pashyami.
Uttama va? What is the vibhakti?
Kshatra akaranta strilinga.
Vibhakti kim?
Prathama vibhakti.
Prathama vibhakti va?
I'm sorry, Dvitiya vibhakti bahuvachana mahodaya. Kshatraha. Ekavachane kshatram. Uttamam kshatram aham pashyami.
Dvivachane?
Kshamyatam mahodaya.
Chinta nasti. Dvivachane?
Uttame kshatre aham pashyami.
Uttama. Sudha mahodaya.
I have a
Pruchatu
doubt.
Padma mahodaya. Pruchatu.
What will chatra be in Pullingam? Chatraha, chatro. That is also chatraha only.
Chatraha only. We can
So
know
here
only from the context.
But why when she said it is Pullingam bahuvachanam, you said it is wrong, no? Why?
No. She said prathama vibhakti. That's why I said it was wrong. Not for Pumlinga.
Oh, okay.
Pumlinga bahuvachanam dvitiya vibhakti prathama. Okay, why I said it is wrong? You tell me. Aham chatraha pashyami. Is that correct? If it is Pumlinga, if it is chatra, what will be the vakyam? I am seeing a male student. How will you say that?
Pashyama.
Aham only.
Aham pashyami.
I am seeing one male student. How do you say
Chatraha.
that? Aham pashyami. So tatra kriya padam kim?
Pashyami.
Pashyami. Karta kim asti? Karta kaha? Who's the karta?
Aham.
So I am seeing a boy or a boy student. Let's say boy. So what will it be? Prathama vibhakti, Dvitiya vibhakti, karta, karma, kriya. What will it be?
Oh, okay. Object.
Karma padam.
Karma padam.
So what will it be? Aham. Chatram.
Chatram.
If it is two boys?
Aham chatrau.
Chatrau. Bahuvachanam asti chet?
Chatran.
Chatran. So
okay.
So this would have been chatran. If I was talking about Pumlinga, this would have been
okay. That is
chatran.
Trivachanam. Sorry, I got confused with that.
No, chinta nasti. That is why we are doing the abhyasa and we are taking our time. Idanim spashtam va? Is it clear now?
Clear.
Kasya kramaha? Astu Vijay Menon Mahodaya, bhavan karotu. We'll quickly wrap up this abhyasa.
Pandavaiha saha Draupadi vanam gatavati.
Pandavaihi.
Pandavaihi.
Ka vibhakti.
Pandavaihi.
Pandava. Pandava. Pandavena. Pandavabhyam. पाण्डवैः तृतीया विभक्ति बहुवचनम्
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Can I tell one more thing? When Saha
what?
comes, it could be mostly Tritiya.
Satyam.
Find out.
Right. It is Saha here, so it will be Tritiya. That's one more clue.
Okay.
So what will Veera become?
Tritiya
Bahuvachanam.
Veeraihi.
Veeraihi Pandavaihi. Do it in Ekavachanam and Dvivachanam.
Veeraha Pandava Pandavaha is a proper word, no?
Wait. Atra karta kaha. Who's the karta here?
Pandava.
Pandava or Draupadi?
Draupadi's.
Who went to the forest?
Saha Draupadi Vanam. Okay, so Draupadi is okay.
Draupadi went to the forest with the Pandavas.
Oh, okay. So Karta is Draupadi. Okay, Gatavati is Kriya.
So Pandavaihi Saha Trutiya Vibhakti. So Ekavachane Kim Bhavati?
Ekavachana of Pandava.
Pandava is like Rama. Pandava is like Rama.
Okay, so Veeraha Pandavaha Saha Draupadi Vanam Gatavati.
No, if you want to say with Rama, Sita went to the forest, how would you say?
Ramena Saha. Okay.
Ramena Saha. So same thing, no?
Oh, okay.
Pandava is like Rama.
Okay. And sorry. Tritiya Ekavachana. Okay.
Tritiya Ekavachana.
Okay. So Veerena. Okay. Ramena. So Veerena Pandavena Saha Draupadi Vanam Gatavati.
Satyam. Dvivachanam asti chet?
Ramabhyam. So Veerabhyam Pandavabhyam Saha. No?
Satyam.
So Veerabhyam Pandavabhyam Saha Draupadi Vanam Gatavati.
Uttamam. Veerena Pandavena Saha Draupadi Vanam Gatavati. Veerabhyam Pandavabhyam Saha Gacchati. Veeraihi Pandavaihi Saha Gacchati. Uttamam. Lakshmi Mahoday, Prashna asti va?
No, Vijay Menon Mahodaya was getting it and somewhere he was getting stuck.
Asti.
Abhyasam.
Say Mahodaya. Shall I say Mahodaya?
Let's go in an order, Mahoday. Kalpana Mahoday. Let's do this.
Last time itself I didn't say.
Astu vadatu.
Vishala Vrikshayoho Kapayaha Vasanti. Vishalayoho Vrikshayoho Kapayaha Vasanti.
What vibhakti vachana? Linga.
Oh, no. Saptami vibhakti. Dvivachanam.
Pullinga.
Pullinga.
So Vishalayoho Vrikshayoho Kapayaha Vasanti. Ekavachana and Bahuvachana?
Vishale Vrikshe Kapayaha Vasanti. Vishalashu Vrikshashu Vriksheshu Vishaleshu Vriksheshu Kapayaha Vasanti.
Uttama. Kalpana Mahoday, Bhavati Karot.
Priya. Matre putra pushpam dadati. Matra. Matre is Saptami Dasha. Saptami. Matre putra.
Matre Saptami va?
Matre is
Matru Rikaranta Shabda.
I'm not comfortable with Rikarantas.
We'll come back to that. Chaitra Mahode, Bhavati Karot.
चतुर्थी विभक्ति महोदय मात्रे मात्रे अत्र एकवचनं मध्ये अस्ति एकवचनं
स्त्रीलिंग एकवचनं
स्त्रीलिंग एकवचनं चतुर्थी विभक्तिः प्रिय मात्रे पुत्रः पुष्पं ददाति मातृभ्यां द्विवचनं
what is in ekavachanam? Sampurnam vakyam?
Priya not Priya Matre. It should be Priya Priye Matre, is it?
Priya Akaranta Strilinga.
Akaranta Strilinga Priyayai Matre Putraha Pushpam Dadati. Priyabhyam Matrubhyam Putraha Pushpam Dadati.
Matrubhyam.
Matrubhyam. Matrubhyam. Matrubhyam Matrubhyah Bahuvachane. Priyabhyam Matrubhyam Putraha Pushpam Dadati.
That is Dvivachana. What is Bahuvachana? Bhyam is
Bahuvachana.
always Dvivachana.
Priyabhyah Matrubhyah Putraha Pushpam Dadati.
Uttama. Priyayai Matre Priyabhyam Matrubhyam Priyabhyah Matrubhyah. Uttama. Kalpana Mahodaya. Etat karotu. Dirgha Akaranta.
Nadyah pravanti. Dirgaha nadyah pravanti.
Uttama.
Dirga nadi pravahati.
Wait. Dirgha or
Dirgaha nadyah pravahanti.
This is Bahuvachanam. Ekavachanam.
Dirgaha.
Ekavachanam.
Ekavachanam. Dirgha nadi pravahati.
Dirgha nadi pravahati. Dvivachanam.
Dirge nadi pravahatah.
Nadi dvivachanam kim bhavati? Nadi
nadyo pravahatah.
Dirgha dirghe dirgha. So the one thing to remember for Strilinga Visheshana Pada, it's usually Akaranta Strilinga or Ikaranta Strilinga. So it's easier.
So you are saying the Vishesham will normally be Akaranta or Ikaranta?
Akaranta or Ikaranta.
Sorry, Akaranta or Ikaranta.
Satyam. Lakshmi Mahodaya, Bhavati Karot. Oh, you've already got your turn. Prashant Mahodaya, Bhavan Karot.
Varada Kamarupani, Saraswati Namaha. Okay. Varada Kamarupani, 2 words.
Atra Saraswati Tasya Vibhakti ka. Tasyaha Vibhakti.
Okay, Saraswati Namaha Tubhyam. Tubhyam is Chaturthi. Saraswati looks Prathama.
Saraswati.
Saraswati. Aham nischayena na janami.
कः वक्तुम् इच्छति?
अहं वक्तुम् इच्छति। संबोधना महोदय।
संबोधना Saraswati.
संबोधना एकवचन.
Ekavachana. So these will be Sambodhana Ekavachana also. Vadatu. Varada.
So Varada would be Varade in Sambodhana. Varade. Kamarupini. Ikaranta Sambodhanam aham kinchit vismarami.
Bhagya Mahode. Kim bhavati?
कामरूपिणी।
ह्रस्व कामरूपिणी।
ह्रस्व कामरूपिणी।
Varade Kamarupini. It's from the shloka. Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini. So I just realized I should have included the Sambodhana in the previous slide. I will add it. So Sambodhana also changes according to the Visheshana.
What is the meaning of Varade?
One who Varada means one who gives varas, one who gives boons. So Varade means hey giver of boons. Sambodhana, hey giver of boons. Kamarupini, hey woman who can take whatever form she desires. Hey Saraswati, for you Namaha.
Kamarupini, one who desires?
No, one who takes whatever forms she desires.
Okay.
Astu, we exceeded our time. Kshamyatam. We will continue this topic in the next class. Who did the shlokas in the beginning? Usha Mahoday.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवादाः सर्वे पुनर्मिलामः शुभरात्रि
धन्यवादः।